Principal verticality jumps where guys jump up in the air and build a wall because of the new rule change.
Sheppard tipped it away for the steal, and he'll pay it off on the feed from Wagner. Aggies aren't shooting at a high clip, but they made up for it with 5 offensive rebounds. Look at that. Sheppard with a hand in his face. Winning the tip. Reigning National Player of the Year, Sheppard. Beautiful shot. He's into double figures.
Dared him to shoot it. McCullers on Mitchell. Here comes the double. Good pass out. And the good extra pass. Open is Sheppard.
Yeah, that double's just too slow. That's got to come quicker. Trey Mitchell saw that coming all the way.
Kansas by 3. Not for long. Reed Sheppard ties it.
Sheppard had a big game against Kansas. Came off the bench, 13 points. He wants it. Oh, yeah. Wagner from the corner, back to Mitchell. Sheppard again. Bottom. Catch and shoot. Approaching 10 minutes to go in the first half. Sheppard got it.
Wow. The corners are open on that zone defense.
Dish to Sheppard. Tried to get it back to Dillingham, and Stonehill's doing a great job getting hands on passes. Sheppard from the corner. Sheppard with another steal. It's one-on-one. Yep. Wow.
Six on the shot clock for Sheppard. He sees it. On a blow by Sheppard. High off the window and in. Right over the 6'8" defender and a Chili Gillen.
Lead all the deflections from Kentucky players.
Yeah, I've lost count.
They're ball hawks, man.
Sheppard on a triple.
In Norchad O'Meara, when he gets back in the ballgame, O'Meara's only 6'5".
Pete Sheppard lines it up and knocks it down. Dillingham to the corner.
Good help by Norchad O'Meara.
Sheppard in the lane, drops into, so he can get that shot as well.
Adu Thiero, who defended that well.
Sheppard answers with a triple. Shot clock's at 10.
I think Sheppard knocked that away.
He has this one. In the lane, he'll lay it up and in. And this will be the largest lead of the contest.
He is one strong guy out there from Nicaragua. Was a baseball player and a really good one.
Could really throw it. Here's Sheppard. Oh, wide open. That's like a layup for him.
Coming off just a great game that he had against Kansas State. Has 28 points, went 7 of 12 from 3.
Well, Sheppard just about from the logo. Sheppard with the lane opening up. Nicely done there. As they press on toward 100, he has 21 points.
And Bradshaw in there. Pull-up jumper. And Sheppard's field goal snaps the field goal drought. Corner, Hodge, 3 as well short. Sheppard, middle of the floor, elects to take it himself. To grab a lead for the first time today. Sheppard. Jordan Burke's in the game. He's underneath the bucket. Is that shot on the mark from Reed Sheppard?
5 of 5 from the floor. Dillingham trying to trap Brown. There's a turnover. Sheppard to the rim. 4-point lead for Kentucky.
R.J. Davis hooks up for his first basket.
He's had a sensational year thus far.
Sheppard from 15, got it. Didn't even move the net. Sheppard at the point. He's got a little avenue. Knocks down the mid-range jumper in the lane.
Nice
cross-court pass picked off by Sheppard. Sheppard coast to coast in the flush.
Woo-hoo! It's contagious.
Lead for Kentucky with 8:45 to go. Danger zone for Louisville right now. Sheppard and 1. Wagner and Dillingham. 5 to shoot for Sheppard. Squares and hits.
Tries to rush that ball screen. That time they hard hedge and end up switching it, so they're playing it differently.
Well, more on how Illinois State is going to have to play. Reed Sheppard at Kentucky.
Those 25 points in the second half versus North Dakota State were impressive.
Count it. Sheppard's going to the line. They come at you in waves. Everybody contributes.
Yeah, that's that quality depth we were talking about. Crossover, and then he switches to the left to take the advantage.
And what a hot streak he is on. 57 points in his last 2 games coming into this one.
But look how quickly Kentucky got the ball up floor after a made bucket.
And Sheppard scores. Samuel loose ball down to Dillingham. And he's got an extra gear when he gets going. Florida does well to get back in transition, but they didn't get to Sheppard beyond the arc.
Well, they got back in transition with that call. That incorrect call being made was Kentucky got the rebound off that. And Onyenso had a layup that was essentially taken away. So they lost 2 points off that, but they're going to get it back with Reed Sheppard.
Averaging 12 points, better than 4 rebounds, better than 4 assists per game, and he's looking at the real possibility of a 4-point play, considering he's an 87% shooter from the line. A year at New Orleans, and then really good runs at both Marquette and Virginia Tech, but he's a Texas guy. His 5th year now down here with the Aggies. He was born in Greenville, Texas, grew up in Van Alstyne.
Dillingham into the big fella. Sheppard open on the wing. Got it.
I think the entire time Dillingham knew this ball was going to end up with Sheppard.
Mitchell whips it over to Sheppard. Spots up for a 3. Got it! Gets to the paint easily. Crafty with the basketball. He had some big plays down the stretch in that big come-from-behind win against Florida State. Sheppard on a 3. Got it! Statistic.
It's a physical game. Even John Calipari's got some blood on his lip. Here's Sheppard. Big time 3.
That's the kind of ball movement that Arkansas needs to get open shots. And a great pass by Makai Mitchell off that short roll.
And then Sheppard answers at the other end. Trevin Brazil unavailable. And again, Devo Davis. As Sheppard jams it, and Kentucky has its first lead of the game.
To the recipient, Reed Sheppard took it the other way, and that's how you're going to increase your shooting percentage, by getting easy ones like this, by doing hard things well. And gets it to go. Jalen Graham's had some good moments in this game.
4 for 6, 8 points. Sheppard, and he gets all the way to the glass.
You cannot guard a run out, and Arkansas has given up 3 of those in the second half in a low-scoring game. That's the difference.
Sheppard back to Trey Mitchell. Sheppard for 3. And all of a sudden, Kentucky is out to a 9-point lead.
Get that to go. Condon mixing it up, but it's Sheppard.
When a shot goes up, that's when the fight begins on the glass.
Sheppard pull up. That was professional.
I think the best offensive rebounder for this Kentucky team is the best rebounder, period. And I think the most indispensable player, like Antonio Reeves is the most valuable.
Yep.
But I think Trey Mitchell is the most indispensable.
Great play by Reed. Sheppard, he went with the right to lay it in. And he'll pull it back.
We had Onyenso wide open, rim running. And the matchup's not in the favor of Florida.
What a play by Reed Sheppard. These 2 7-footers are so active, so quick. They disrupt that Florida offense. And Samuel getting set to come back in. A high archer floater is good for Reed Sheppard. Sheppard all the way to the hole, lacing up softly with that right. We've seen the left, now the right.
Eat a little time off the clock. That way Florida doesn't have to guard Kentucky for as long in the half court.
Burke stays on the floor. Sheppard open for a 3. Got it. Bullet pass from Fierro.
Special finish there. His first points of the game. Reed Sheppard, talk about a guy who's been shooting it well. He's gotten a lot more minutes this season than maybe they thought. 13 minutes of ball game, good pass, easy bucket.
He's in the attack mode, Fierro. Isn't he getting a piece of the lane? Sheppard, a scoop with 2 hands and 1. Just making sure if somebody's home, he's going to deliver it. But right here, got Watson on that aggressive pursuit. Big time finish.
What'd you get off that?
He gambles. Sheppard, look at this kid. Got the steal.
And the lay-in.
He does not give up on the play.
At events, I'm sure he has somebody help host him so he doesn't have to buy all the food. Sheppard on a drive.
And they open up the middle.
Open again, Morrell. Missed there. He's had a handful of open threes tonight.
Yeah, Kentucky was very fortunate there. That was just over help.
Wagner kicks, Sheppard wide open. Money. Early three taken by Murray is off. Sheppard long three. Boy. Give him an inch and he will take it all. Aggressive ice cream eater.
It's not quite the how many licks does it take to get to a Tootsie Pop.
Right.
It's a little more than 3, but mine's gone quickly.
Sheppard, tough pull up there on the elbow. Flanagan on Sheppard, takes him, and how about the hands of Sheppard again?
But Flanagan went right into his chest, and Sheppard's still able to knock it away.
Hesitation move by Sheppard by Sharp.
LSU just doing one heck of a job defensively, staying in front of the ball and helping each other out.
Sheppard knocks down the shot, his first points of the game. Played a lot of games over 5 years. Started out at Illinois State. Shout out Doug Collins, by the way, Hall of Fame finalist. This LSU team continues to fight. Third straight game. They've stormed back from a deficit, but Sheppard with the basket.
Look how he extends the ball, puts it out there with his left, is able to take the contact by Dean and still finish at the rim. There's a reason why Kentucky has 2 guys.
Defending Sheppard on the outside. And here's that little floppy set. This kid's unerring from deep. Got him. It's a three. He does not miss over 50. Striking. Finished his career. Look at this automatic switching. Now look at
he does that so by well.
Sheppard. Sheppard rising to throw it down. Well, that's like Daddy. I didn't know he had those kind of hops. How about this, Daddy? Match that. Big time knockdown.
And that zoom action into a shooter, so difficult to handle. Hubbard has such explosiveness in his jump shot. Sheppard ready to shoot. Team, it's going to be a big, big night for those Mississippi State bigs.
Solo's got 11 out of Northern Kentucky, the transfer, Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. Sheppard, 3 of 3 from deep.
Do that, just.
Zvonimir Ivicic getting set to check back in. Reeves has been outstanding lately. Sheppard all the way, and he's got a chance for a 3-point play. 9-minute mark of the second half.
Stagger away for Reeves.
Sheppard. Floater. Too good.
How smooth is he? Getting shot opportunities if you're Chris Jans trying to close this thing out.
Oh, Sheppard, another steal. Up and over with the left hand. He knocked it in. Under 2 to go. 2-point lead down to 1. Sheppard pulls up. Gosh, he is so good.
To my point about him not being sped up.
7 assists, 1 turnover. Matthews. Oh, bad pass. Good hands by Reeves. They got a 2-on-1. Sheppard lays it up and in, and a foul.
A lot of babies over the next 9 months named Reed coming out of Kentucky. And this kid just gets it. What can he not do, or what has he not done for this Kentucky team this year?
Sheppard got it! He hits it. There are no seconds left on the clock. Is that going to be it? The officials will look to make sure there is no time left. If there's not, Reed Sheppard has won the game with a buzzer beater.
And nothing but the bottom, and Cal doesn't call timeout, lets his guys go, and it's Reed Sheppard with a tough 15-foot floater.
0.5 will be put on the clock.
You just heard the officials. There'll be 0.5.
It's the feet, left the 3 short. Another offensive rebound for Kentucky. They are winning that battle. Sheppard wide open. This is the nation's best. He's got to be careful. This tempo is starting to pick up. Sheppard steps into the mid-range confidently. Big Z, I think, has the best offensive skill set, but what a luxury to have that kind of depth at that position. Sheppard wants 3, took it. Sheppard
Was able to pick up that dribble because Gainey got a small piece. Sheppard, pull up pop, bottom. Knows what to do.
Got to get a hand up.
One-on-one with the big. And that ball tipped by Sheppard. He's got quick hands, scoops it up. Sheppard, cold-blooded three.
He is tough.
Here's Ziegler, little shake and bake. And it's denied. Blocked by Onyenso.
A steal here.
Popped up in the air. Ziegler trying to track it down. It gets knocked over to Dillingham.
Jumper.
Sheppard, shooting practice. Bottom.
He knows.
Great hands by Henry Coleman. Washington left alone. And Sheppard knocks it back with the steal. First bucket for Reed Sheppard. Calipari screaming instructions to Onyenso. He wanted the ball screen for Sheppard, whose floater goes. That is a tough shot for a guy.
No cutting. Sheppard for three. It's good. His first field goal of the